Well, you know, when you have some questions, of course, we'd like to get you some answers. And a viewer wrote us asking about concerns over increased traffic congestion on the Thruway during peak driving times. And 2 on your side's Emily Lamka looked into this for us and found out that it's not just the regular back-to-school congestion. She's joining us live tonight from the 3390 interchange. Emily?
No, Scott, this increased traffic is definitely not just because of end of summer traffic here along the Thruway. Now, you know, we spoke to some folks around this area who claim to be experts when it comes to traffic that flows in and around the Thruway, and they tell us that there are a number of factors that are contributing to these longer than usual commute times.
There's more tractor trailers and more cars out on the road nowadays.
William McMullen has been working Western New York roadways as a tractor trailer and tow truck driver for more than 25 years now. He's on the road a lot.
The traffic is more than doubled, if not tripled, over the last 10 years, I would say.
2 on your side reached out to the Thruway Authority to see if we could confirm William's assessment. However, they tell us it's difficult to quantify an increase in the number of motorists because their numbers are based on toll receipts. And in terms of the area we're looking at, there are very few toll plazas to gather data from. The Thruway Authority says the congestion is completely seasonal.
Bumper to bumper to the 90 West ramp.
Channel 2's in-house traffic expert Dave Cash believes the seasonal component of congestion, but he, like William, thinks the most recent traffic is more than that. For one, there's construction.
This morning, in particular, there were 2 construction vehicles on the left shoulder of the 90 East across from the Galleria Mall. It absolutely added to how slow traffic was. They were there for just a short period of time, but enough to where traffic was slowing because of that.
The Thruway Authority website shows there are more than 70 construction projects currently underway on the 90 between Westfield and Albany. The Thruway Authority tells 2 on your side that construction occurs overnight and avoids peak drive times. But according to William McMullen, who is out there on the roads,
the construction is still there. I mean, the barrels are still set up, the cones are still set up. It does interfere with some of the driving, yeah.
We took a drive along the 90 in the afternoon. Even during off hours, there were quite a few vehicles on the road. Dave Cash tells us increased congestion may not always be a bad thing. He says that he has noticed more people adhering to the move over law. This aims to protect emergency responders and service vehicles by requiring motorists to change lanes to give the necessary clearance. But this action of consolidating lanes can lengthen commute times.
Before, it may have taken an accident blocking a lane. Now it can just be somebody on the shoulder, and it's going to slow traffic.
The move over law was enacted in 2011, but it was updated in 2012, just about a year later, to include not just emergency response vehicles, but also service vehicles. And the tow truck operator I spoke to today tells us that it's probably a good idea at this time, since we're talking about it, to remind motorists that if there is traffic out or if anyone sees anything going on out on the roadways, to heed not just those red and blue lights, but the yellow ones as well. So move on over. Reporting live from the 3390 interchange, Emily Lamka, Channel 2 News.
Beautiful. Thank you, Emily.